My ex sent me an expensive gift for my 50th birthday. We broke up 4 years ago and remained friends over the years. My current man wants me to send the gift back. I told him that ain't gonna happen. He said it's either the gift or our relationship. I think he's being very insecure. Should I send the gift back?
I wouldn't even ask. I just break up with you because you're showing that you're still in the past and you can't move forward if you're still, dealing with this guy, talking to this guy, accepting gifts and all that other type of stuff. That's not insecurity. Men are territorial, and that you are his woman. So you accepting a drink, a gift from any other man is disrespect.
Not even a drink? When we outside and y'all ain't together, you don't think a woman should accept a drink from a man?
That's just it's disrespectful. I mean, you have the right to tell him or not, but from a man that buys a drink for a woman and she accepts it, and if I found out that you had a man and I bought you a drink, yeah, that's disrespectful to your man.
Y'all heard that, ladies? Listen, you shouldn't accept drinks from men because another thing with that, when a man buys you a drink, it's because he's interested in conversation with you and spending the rest of that night with you. So he's gonna keep buying you drinks because he wants something out of the deal now. So Lamar's not too far off the mark, but sometimes women just be like, I ain't gonna spend my money. He gonna buy the drinks. I ain't going with him.
No, and that's fine if you're single. But if you are in a relationship or you're married and you're accepting drinks when you go out, come on, man, you're sending mixed messages. Guys is like, I got a chance. Oh, she's married or she got a man. Who cares? That's exactly the message you're saying. Who cares?
I'm going to say this to the woman. If his ex-girlfriend bought him an expensive gift.
There you go.
What would you say? Would you be accusing that man of sleeping with her? You be accusing him of still seeing her? Because I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. You're saying it's not a big deal. It's my ex. We broke up on good terms. It's my 50th birthday party. He's being insecure. But if the shoe was on the other foot and it was your ex, as I'm speaking as a woman, and if my man came home with an expensive watch on and said, my ex bought me this for my 50th birthday. It ain't nothing. I don't care. We ain't doing. Immediately, I'm like, she ain't just buy you that for nothing. She did not just send it back.
It is so funny how much sense these conversations make when you put the shoe on the other foot, and it tells you right then you're wrong. It's like, I don't know.
That's how we have to think when we're older now. I would be like, if you don't send that watch back, and you said no, that I'm being insecure, I'll be like, you don't want her to know that we together. Like I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. My whole mind would tell me everything that y'all been seeing each other for the last 5 years. You've been creeping behind my back. Why would she buy you this expensive gift? You playing me? Like, so put the shoe on the other foot and send that gift back. If you want this relationship, if this man is saying either the gift or a relationship and you're questioning it, you don't even want him.
But from his point of view, you've already made a bad decision. It's like you've already tainted, the trust. Now you gotta decide, are you willing to build it back up and admit and have some accountability and say, I shouldn't have done that, baby. Because that you can fix it that way. But if you think you're not supposed to talk about this and move on, she needs to humble herself. You are absolutely right. I listened to Tray and Lamar and I gave him his gift back. And I want to say, I'm sorry. Right. Then y'all can move on with your relationship.
Right. And again, you have to be accountable and understand why he's upset. Don't just say, I'm sorry because you're caught. Say, this makes sense to me now because if your ex gave you an expensive gift, I would be up in arms. And we don't think that way as women all the time. It's like, what are you tripping on? Like I said too before, there was no reason for your ex to be saying happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You don't have, the only reason why you're doing that is because you want me to be on your mind. Your ex sent you an expensive gift because he wants you to think about him. He wants you to see, look what you're missing.
Well, he wants you to find in front of your new man too.
Right.
I can't believe she told her new man that this is from her old man.
Well, see, we do stuff like that when it's innocent. we just like, oh my God, he sent me this necklace. Like this is a dime. Like it's my 50th birthday. Everybody, I'm so appreciative of people. We're not thinking ahead until we've done it. And the man says,
It,
if you don't send that shit back, and then we're like, I shouldn't have said nothing.
there is a small percentage of men that do things just out of the goodness of their heart. The majority of us are looking for something in return. So it's just, you're not doing anything because you're just trying to be a good guy. You know, you're like, I want some time. You know, it's like,
That's what I believe. I believe he sent an expensive gift because
yeah.
he still wants her to be thinking about him. Like, look what you missing. Remember me, baby? Maybe the expensive gifts I bought. And then on the other hand, Lamar, if her new man can't buy gifts that are that expensive, that's like another kick in the balls. Like,
It, men, again, men are just, we're simple. Don't disrespect us. Don't do things to disrespect us. Respect means more than love. I've said that 1,000 times.
you have.
Respect him, you know, and what you've done is not respect. And now you've given this your ex this platform to size this guy up, to look at him and kind of be like, that is not, there's not a man around that likes that wants that look. That's why you don't get with a woman that is super promiscuous and she, you know, you want, when you are that new guy and you bring your new woman out in public, we are scanning the room. Who do you know in here? Who have you messed with? Because I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, we're taking inventory. Guys that are walking up to you, to talk to you, say hello. All of it is going into your catalog.
I remember my ex, right? Listen, now that I'm listening to you, he used to be so mad at me because I used to hug everybody because I'm a hugger. He used to be pissed off. Like I would hug dudes like he was, because I was in the industry too. Like I was with Flavor Unit back then. I was around a lot of SARS, and I would, we would take pictures, and they would be on the different sites, like the popular sites in New York. And he would be like, "You all hugged up with him," and I'm like, "No, but I wasn't. But it looked like I was." And I was like, "No, I'm not hugged up. It was a picture." He's like, "That's disrespectful." And I remember one day we was coming out of this spot that we frequented, and the DJ was coming out, and he grabbed my hand, and we was walking down the street talking. Man, that was the biggest argument. And the guy was not attractive. I was not remotely interested. Like, it was his friend. He was going. I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You holding his hand?" I was like, "He grabbed my hand. That's your boy." It was a mess.
It's a territorial thing. So when I was in college, me and my ex-wife, when we started dating, we come back from the summer and we're together. And the rule that we had was, because we go to Prairie View, everybody hugs each other and this is that. I said, "No more hugs." And she stopped hugging people, and you could see the guys. And I said, "You'll see the guys who had the ulterior motive. Oh, you don't hug no more? Oh, your man got you like that now?" That's the whole thing. It's like,
Yep.
guys are going to try.
Now I see he used to be.
So now you see it.
Now I see. I did, because I felt like, and I was like, "You're tripping. Like, I know these people. Like, I work with these people."
So flip it. You walk in somewhere and every girl in there is hugging on him.
Right. Now, I mean, now this is, 15 years later, and having these conversations are so important. But I wasn't even thinking on those terms. I'm like, "You're tripping. You're jealous. You're insecure." And
men are territorial. If you ours, and we want to protect you as ours. And if you are known and too popular and you got too many male, all you got is, I stay away from the women. I just got male friends.
And I didn't just have male friends. I know a lot. I shouldn't even say I know a lot of people. A lot of people know me. And I'm, like I said, I'm a hugger. I'm a very approachable person, and he could not. He used to be like I used to be like, "What? Please stop. Please, just you're tripping. You need to go somewhere and sit at. This is I work. These are the people I work with. This is how the industry is." He was like, "I don't want to hear that industry shit." And I'm like, oh my God. And this is when MySpace was out. I get it now. And that's why we're having these conversations, because sometimes the man's not thinking and sometimes the woman's not thinking. Because a lot of times men are oblivious to the fact that a woman likes them. But the woman is like, this chick is pushing up on, that's my friend. And we're like, no. So
I'm the type of way I don't, and I think most men do not pay attention to the advances of women, because if you guess wrong, you're an idiot. So it's best to just err on the it's not happening, until she just makes it so blatantly known. So the things that you guys will see, we ignore. We may feel that way, but you can't say it out loud because it doesn't sound right. It's like it just feels weird until she puts you in a position. Then you know without a doubt that she's trying to get your number. Or something.
We know
what you already know. We can't.
Woman, we know.
Yeah, we can't assume, because then then it turns into you cocky, you this, and it's just too much. So it's just best to go, I got blinders on and I don't pay attention.
But women be like, you don't see her, like, you know what I'm saying, like she pushing up, you're like, no. So it's both ways. So we just have to listen. That's why we're here, to listen and learn from the male perspective and the female perspective, so that we can bridge the gap, have healthy, happy relationships.